Hi everyone, it's Alex here for my first video in my set of blogs, um, and I thought I would take the opportunity in this one to talk about beauty um, and all its wonderful forms. Um, so, my aim in this set of blogs in particular, this one, is to talk about different perceptions of beauty and how people's image really can define who they are. So I thought I'd start talking about fat people who are at the bottom of the perception of beauty in our world. I don't know what it is really. I think it's their thick legs and their chunky arms, and you know they often are seen in McDonald's and Burger King ordering the biggest burgers that only they can order. Like they're only even on the menu for people like that. Um, and other than that, they just kind of they walk around the place like thinking they own it. They strut around the streets being like, "Oh, I'm fat, so I control this particular street, depending on what part of town they're in." And so that's fat people. The next group of people, kind of on, I guess you could say, kind of the echelon just above that, is gingers. Actually, it's quite controversial. It's quite a strange one because um, a lot of people think that the reason why ginger people are so ugly is because their hair is orange, and that reminds people of fire, which in turn reminds of hell. So you've got that kind of link, and it's never a good thing if you're associated as a people to hell. I mean, for example, if their hair were blue, that could be like the sky or heaven, and a god, and people might not be so, you know, uh, think they were so shitty, and but of course, blue isn't actually. Well, you can dye your hair. Actually, a lot of gingers do dye their hair blue, I think, to get away from the kind of hell um, stigma. And so that's gingers. And then the next one up from that is, I guess, no, we'll get to old people. That's at the end. But first, actually, beards. People with beards. Um, so like, well, actually, for example, Santa Claus. I really don't understand why he's so loved and adored, because I think people with beards you tend to not trust so much, because you never know like what they're hiding. They always seem like they've got some kind of, and I don't mean what they're hiding like, for example, like in their lives. I literally mean like what they're hiding in their beards. Uh, God knows what items Santa Claus has stored up in his beard. Items of perhaps like strange nature. I'm sure, like, I know he does bring like a lot of joy and to people, uh, like to poverty with like his presence. But I think it's quite strange how uh, bearded people, I think they're quite ugly. And then the last thing is old people. Um, I read a book recently, actually, where there was a study which showed that old people, and actually there's an age you can point out where people become ugly, and it's to do a lot with the skin, and that age is 45. So the example I used in this book was a woman. She went to her dermatologist when she was 44, on the eve of her birthday, actually. She went to a dermatologist and, went in for an appointment. The dermatologist said, "Your skin's great, Martha. Uh, you're looking good, no problems whatsoever. I think same diet would be great for you, and see you soon, or tomorrow, in fact, because they happen to have an appointment the next day. So then Martha comes back the next day, and the dermatologist says, Martha, what happened? What happened to you? What's wrong with your skin? And Martha said, well, what do you mean? I mean, I guess it's my birthday today. And then the dermatologist said, wait, how old are you? And Martha said, I'm 45. And then the dermatologist said, oh, Martha, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I didn't tell you, but now you're ugly, because the age of the limit age for youth and beauty is 45, 44, and you've just passed that, and now you see the difference in your skin immediately. It becomes all flaky and wrinkly, and Martha couldn't believe it. She was shocked, and she obviously sold this story to the news, and so old people, unfortunately, after that age, they just become well, I mean, because they're old, they are ugly. So so that was what I wanted to talk about today. I hope you all found it at least a bit informative or helpful. Um, and next time, I hope you'll join me. We'll be talking about maybe some of the more, appealing aspects and relatable aspects for us young, beautiful people, um, about beauty and its perception. So thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.